What's going on, guys? This is Archangel Yugioh. Who am I with today?
Justin Feliciano.
This is also Cyber Felin. He has a YouTube channel, which I'll plug in down below. What did you do this past weekend?
This past Saturday, I won our local store championship. Basically got free entry for the month and like a lot of store credit.
So not just any store, not just any local. This is Cool Stuff Miami, where we actually have a lot of pro players, like from Pro Play Games, a lot of big names from there, and a lot of like really competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players. And he beat all of them with what deck?
Cyber Dragons.
Cyber Dragons. All right, let's get into it.
All right, so first off, the main deck. Of course, it's not Cyber Dragons without Cyber Dragon.
The OG.
The OG, the alternate art in Secret Rare.
Ooh.
My favorite, actually. I can't wait for them to bring this out in alternate. You play your 3 cores. He's the main searcher for your Cyber Spell and Trap cards. I don't play any of the traps. I don't play traps, period, in this deck. I'm
really?
Beside them, yeah.
Okay.
This guy's great. He searches your stuff on normal summon. It is mandatory, so you have to watch out for that. His graveyard effect also comes up a lot. When your opponent manages to clear your board, you get to special summon any Cyber Dragon monster from your deck by banishing him, and the banishes cost.
All right.
So they can't call Blender. Next up, you got your newest boy, the Cyber Dragon Master. He's a level 1. He can be special summoned off of 1-for-1, and whether he's normal or special summon, you're able to get his effect to special a machine type monster with 2100 attack or defense from your graveyard, mainly your original guy. And that's after he's summoned. You can also special summon him by dishing any monster card from your hand.
And this is the new card, right? This is what makes it competitive.
Yes, this is what actually made the deck so much better than it already was.
Okay.
And basically you can pitch a regular Cyber Dragon and then special summon that same card, so he can be completely free if you have him in hand.
Nice.
I only play the one hers because this guy you really don't want to see in your hand at all unless you have a Galaxy Soldier. Other than that, you're going to be dumping him off of Rampage along with the Cyber Dragon core, so that way you can set up for a play next turn if your opponent survives the OTK.
Okay.
Other than that, you're never getting his graveyard effect. You have 3 Galaxy Soldiers, the Honorary Cyber Dragon, pretty much the same thing as hers, but instead you discard a light monster. You have plenty of light targets, almost literally everything is light.
For something bright. So it's got that thing you want to pay for any currency. If you want to make some money, just go in and grab.
It's alright, continue.
Okay. When he's special summoned, you get to search out another copy of him. So that's why I said with him and hers, you're basically getting 2 Galaxy Soldiers out for free because you're searching a Cyber Dragon, which is just another discard for the other Galaxy Soldier. So you can just go rank 5 plays like crazy. Now I do play 9 hand traps. 3 effect trailers. I choose effect trailer over Impermanence because he has another light target for the Galaxy Soldiers, as well as he's just really good, not once per turn. The only downside is you can only use him during your opponent's main phase. Then I have the 3 Ghost Ogres, again, another light target. Ghost Ogre's actually really good. He's really good against multi-role and strikers. You can easily disrupt your opponent's Salamangreat plays because you basically take out their monster from the field, or you force them to use Bailings early. He's also really good against the Orcus matchup. Blowing up their anything can really stop them from going off, especially the Mermaid. What else? It's just really good in general.
Okay.
And then last but not least, you play your Ash Blossom because it's Ash.
Yeah.
What else can I say? The final monster I play is 3 Prankatops. You could replace this with Phantasme if you can afford it, own it, have it. I can't, so I'm playing this instead.
No worries.
You might think he conflicts with Cyber Dragons, but he doesn't because of his own pop effect. He basically just clears himself off the field, gets rid of anything problematic. In Salamangreat matchup, if you know where they're putting their trap cards, you can easily just pick it off. You can just force your opponent to basically react to this early, protect themselves, do whatever they have to, and he just basically takes care of things for you. He's also a 2600 beater, which is actually pretty nice. That's 25 monsters. Now for the spells, I do have 3 Cyber Emergency. This is your main searcher of the deck outside of core. Searches any Cyber Dragon monster in your deck, and if your opponent does negate the activation, you're able to discard a card to be able to add it back to hand and then just reactivate it.
So good.
So good, yes. It's very rare that effect goes off, but it's still really good if it does. Your Cyber Repair Plant. Now this is the, I guess you could say the weird thing I'm playing is only 1 copy of it. Some decks mostly play 2, but I find that to be a real brick because you have to have a Cyber Dragon in the grave in order to even activate this card. But when you do, you basically have access to any monster in your deck that's light machine. So that's 1 copy of that. Now this is the power card of your deck that basically wins you the game. 3 copies of Machine Dupe. This was the MVP of this Saturday's tournament. I saw this in almost every opening hand, and it was just insane. You always want to try to do this towards the end of your combo. Bait out the Ash Blossoms, bait out anything that you need to, and then activate Machine Duplication, because that way you know it's going off for free. You're getting your 2 Cyber Dragons. It's not once per turn, and you don't have to summon 2 monsters off of it. So even if you open 2 of these, you can still get that 3rd Cyber Dragon out of the deck and continue your combos.
Nice.
Then I play the 1/1 for Nashter. Being able to dump a Cyber Dragon into the graveyard to special summon Nashter is really good, because then you can just revive it back and continue your plays. It's just a 1 card enabler. The 1 Cyber Load Fusion, to be able to continue your fusion plays, this card shuffles back Cyber Dragons from your Banished Stone into the deck as well as on the field to be able to fusion summon. That combos off really well with your Overload Fusion, because this is going to banish your monsters from your graveyard to be able to summon your Chimera Techs. So those 2 cards go well together, as well as the Cyber Load is a quick play, so if you need that extra little bit of damage during the damage step, you can just go into this and finish your opponent off. And it's also searchable by core. Then you have the 1 Rev system, the Cyber Dragon Monster Reborn, as well as its specials from the hand, so it's just a great extender. The 1 OG Monster Reborn, I play this card just because it helps me extend my plays, as well as it allows me to steal some of my opponent's monsters and just kind of benefit off of that also. It's really good, it's just really good.
This guy's pro, guys.
And then last but not least, the 2 Pot of Desires. It's a little weird to play this in Cyber Dragons because you might banish your Cyber Dragons and make your machine duplications not as live as they should be, but it's definitely a great card in case you run out of steam and you can just continue to try to draw the other 2 cards you need to continue your combo.
Says draw 2.
Says draw 2. Draw 2 is always great. Alright, that's it for the main deck. It's 41 cards.
Okay.
For the extra deck, I have the 2 Mecha Fleets, being able to just contact fuse with whatever's in your opponent's extra monster zone is just so free for Cyber Dragons. The 1 Fortress Dragon for any machine deck that you play against. If you play against Sky Strikers, this is just the extra Mecha Fleet. If you play against the Mirror Matches, it's just basically wiping their entire board. It's just such a great card, but it's only a 1-of in my opinion. Then you have your 2 Rampage Dragons. These guys are your OTK enablers. This is one of your 2 win conditions. When you summon him, based on how many Cyber Dragons you use for his fusion summon, you get to pop that many spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Most of the time I only do 2 because it's really never going to be more than that. The second effect allows you to dump 2 light machines from your deck to gain additional attack. That's when you use your Hertz and your Core to be able to continue your plays next turn. And combining him with Seeger just makes him a complete beast and ends the game. Your other guy you play is Cyber Twin Dragon. This is mostly for your Cyber Dragon Nova in case your opponent's foolish enough to destroy it, and also for your Cyberload Fusion plays, because you can easily make him with 2 Cyber Dragons. Then you have your 2 Super Poly targets, Salamangreat Violet Chimera and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. This is mostly for your Thunder Dragon matchup, some of your Orcus matchups, and this of course is for your Salamangreat matchup. Then we have the other win condition, which is your Cyber Dragon Novas. Nova's basically able to just summon Cyber Dragons for free from the graveyard, as well as boost himself up by 2100. Combining that with Seeker can easily just be a game ender right there. After that, we do have our 2 Infinities. This guy came such clutch this weekend. I managed to win a lot of my games just by sitting on an Infinity, which is actually pretty insane nowadays where you have like 5 negates that you have to play through. This guy is just so beautiful. Being able to steal your opponent's monsters and then just negate once per turn, and they are not hard once per turn, so if you get 2 of these guys out, you can have a negate with each one of them.
Nice.
And for the 3 Link monsters I play, it's 1 Seeger. Seeger's really good at boosting other Cyber Dragon monsters. Any machine that has over 2100 attack, boosting it by 2100 can easily just make it a game. And the funniest thing to see happen is when your opponent tries to swing into him and you have him boost himself. The only downside is that when he's attacking, you can't do damage if you use that effect. Then you have your 1 Platinum gadget. This guy is a really good extender. If you have a Nashter in hand, you can easily special summon it for free, get Nashter's effect, and then just combo off from there. The only downside is you can't link summon with him when the same turn he's summoned. And then last but not least, you have the 1 little Link Karibo for just your level 1s in case you have nothing else you can do. Bring them out, negate an attack basically. Last but not least, the side deck. 3 Artifact Lancias. This is for your Thunder Dragon and Orcus matchup. If they can't banish, they really can't play. This can also come in handy for the random ABC matchups that you see. But naturally you have a good matchup against ABCs to begin with. Then I have the artifact package for when I'm forced to go first, which is most of the time in games 2 or 3. You flip Sanctum. If they don't have the Ash, they basically end their turn right there for almost every deck. Except Striker. Striker doesn't care. The 2 Super Polys, because I have the Super Poly targets, it's great for Salamangreat, for Thunder, even for Orcus to an extent. I play 2 Galaxy Cyclones, the 1 Cosmic. This is supposed to actually be the 3rd one. I just can't find anybody that has one for trade, but this card is so great in pretty much any matchup, against Mystic Mine, against Draco, against Altergeist. You get 2 for 1 out of this card. This is also good just against like anything because it can banish it. So against Salamangreats, it's not bad to actually have Cosmic Cyclone banishing their Rage or War. They literally can't continue with their plays. Last but not least, 3 Red Reboot. Basically against Altergeist, any trapped heavy deck, it just ends it. I can easily just OTK after that point.
Nice, very nice. Any shout outs you want to give?
I want to shout out my team Infinite, my team leader Lars Berquist, aka Plaintiff Dread. He's a really good friend. He's helped me out with this deck. He's given me a lot of the cards I need. I also want to shout out Andreas Alvarado. He's the one that got 5th place at Kissimmee with Cyber Dragons, and this is what my deck profile is based off of. It's basically off of his. I want to shout out CoolStuff for being an awesome shop, opening up in Miami, having a lot of great players. PPG as well, because they also have a lot of great players there. Honestly, I haven't gotten words. If it wasn't for these shops, I wouldn't have the experience I need to actually be able to do as well as I do. And that's about it.
All right.